Anything for the plaintiff?
Right, she's not here.
But I did learn some things, Your Honor.
Pardon?
I did learn some things about this case after last week.
Did we get, can you see if there's another escrow payment?
Yes, I can.
Yes, sir. What do we want?
So the work had been done, and she showed us a photo last week of her tub cupboard. They've been over since. There was some painting that needed to be finished last week. I guess actually this week, since we were here on Friday. And the glazer had left a note that she could remove the covering on the tub by a certain point, but apparently she either didn't see it or didn't understand that was for her. But the work has been done. Her window was broken. Her front door window, storm door, was broken either Tuesday or Wednesday. My client sent me a picture on Wednesday of it. It hasn't been reported, but as far as I know, there are no open work orders there. And so I'd like a judgment with the court's consent and a release of the escrow to the plaintiff.
All right. And you, did we swear you in earlier? No. Solemnly swear firm testimony you're about to give will be the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God.
I do.
All right, go ahead.
Yes, Your Honor, in my previous case today, I don't think you had a chance to get a word in. So, Your Honor, this is an action for non-payment of rent. This defendant owes $3,285 in rent. The costs are $175. The total redemption amount is $3,400.60. I'll repeat, but more briefly, what I'd already put on the record, which is that to my knowledge, and after consulting with my client, both today and Wednesday, there are no open work orders. There's a broken window in her storm door that has not yet been reported, but it could be that it'll happen next week before we get to the New Year's Day holiday. And so we request this judgment as possession only with a writ to issue after the statutory period. And may I add to the judgment that escrow is to be released to plaintiff? And could I have that amount, Your Honor?
Yes, it's 2,100.
2,100. Thank you.
Judgment to the plaintiff, that's by default for possession, reduction amount, any amount requested with the writ issue in 10 days, escrow may be released to plaintiff. Court does call the case of the Evergreen Apartments versus Thomas Fleming and LT Johnson. I'll take that. That goes in there. Your name, sir?
Thomas Fleming.
And you got that Lions on there that.
Yeah, they blew it.
Just, what was that yesterday? Is that your fault?
It's not my fault.
Oh, okay, all right, just checking. All right.
We're wearing it because it's a pullover. It doesn't have a zipper, so it's
Warmer, gotcha. Oh, warmer than the team was. Anyway, wow, you sound better.
So
Where are we on this case?
they couldn't get Terminix over the holidays. They scheduled it for the 2nd.
Actually, they're going to be there today. And
They didn't tell me that. We were not ready for today.
Who were you talking to?
I was talking to Brooke Austin, property manager, and she told me they weren't coming till the 2nd.
Right, but when was that conversation you were having with her?
I had it maybe a couple days after.
The last time?
we're here on the 19th. On the 24th, I have a note that says this week's treatment is delayed to 12/26 due to the holidays. Next week's treatment is also delayed to Friday 1/2 due to the holidays. But it's, Your Honor, it's the same issue, which is they can't even properly assess whether the treatments are successful because of the condition.
Right. No, I get that part, I guess.
But everything,
My concern.
we took everything.
Hold on.
Sorry.
My concern is last time we were here, it was very clear to the court that it was going to take place that week on the 24th or 23rd or 24th. That didn't happen. It's now going to take place on the 26th. He's indicating that that's not the communication. He had the second date, but didn't have the 26th. And it's a weekly treatment, right? So do we know from the second when the next one after that would be? Or on Wednesday, so it would go to the 7th.
So second is Friday, and then it would be the 7th.
7th. And you guys aren't ready.
Well, we celebrated and we cooked. So there's some dirty dishes that I was gonna clean today. And, there's some stuff I need to move around in the mom's room, so they can have access. It's kind of difficult because she's got her medical equipment in there, her bed, her walker, and some other things.
And you were assisting with that, right, sir?
Yes, I'm assisting Kevin as best I can. He has a nephew who doesn't want people in the home, so I don't have a lot of access, but because of his mom's in there, it's just so hard for him to prepare. He tries to get her out of the home, they're doing the treatment.
That's the other thing.
So he needs proper prep time, and there seems to be a communication mishap where they told him he's not getting the message, but they're not informing him when they're there so he can prepare, so.
I booked a hotel for the 2nd for my mom. I booked a hotel for my mom for the 2nd to get her out. But I need assistance in getting her up the stairs.
No, I got you. I understand that, Prop. So when you booked the hotel for the 2nd, did you do that also for the 7th? So thing is, I'm not sure what to do with today's date, but you're gonna have the treatment on the 2nd, right? But then that following week, they're gonna go back to that Wednesday.
Yeah,
So the hotel that you booked, I don't know.
it's only to the 3rd,
Would you,
so I'd have to book another hotel room.
I got you. I just want you to be aware that you're gonna need it for the 7th.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I don't know, we can go either way, but I don't know what to do about today. They're not ready. They're gonna not get there.
What about a settle-in conference on the 6th?
Do I have that date?
The 6th is available, yes.
All right. Here's what I'm gonna do, sir. Set a final settlement conference for January 6th, 2026 at 9 a.m. That'll be an in-person hearing. All right. And then I'll be able to sit down a little bit more in detail with the parties and figure out structurally what we're gonna do and try to resolve this. Okay, fair enough? Okay. So we'll do that day. When you come in on that day, I won't be in my courtroom. I'll be down in courtroom A, the first courtroom when you come in.
Okay. All right.
Thank you. Good New Year.
Happy New Year.
Apartments versus Dustin Mickles and Antoinette Mickles. Got either one of them? No, we don't have either one. You may proceed, sir.
Just want to look at the ledger real quick before So, Your Honor, they had block approval for 3,000. If they could get to 3,000,
Right.
they're going to be over 6 if we come back next week, and they're not here. May I?
Yes, you may proceed.
Your Honor, this is an action for non-payment of rent. These defendants owe $4,570.91 in rent. The costs are $214 for a total redemption amount of $4,784.91. This is a possession-only judgment. We request a default with those amounts with a writ to issue if that's not paid on or before January 5th.
Judgment to the plaintiff, that's by default for possession. Redemption amount is in the amount requested with a writ to issue.
Thank you.
We're okay. Court does call the case of Evergreen Apartments versus Markayla Jenny. Exactly.
James Fink for the plaintiff.
Your name?
Markayla.
And where are we on this?
She's at 2488.
Did you pay the 1,000?
I just didn't get paid yet. I get paid every 2 weeks, Fridays, but I haven't got paid today yet because of Christmas,
Oh, so you haven't, it's today you get paid, but you just haven't.
but it hasn't came yet.
Then how are you gonna get the rest of that paid up?
I just pay as much as I can every 2 weeks, every time I get paid to bring myself down. And then just raises itself back up.
How much is your monthly rent? Thereabouts.
1194 and plus the utilities and trash. She'll be at 3756 next week.
And you went to, you're gonna be about 1756 short. So ma'am, let me ask you this. You're gonna pay how much today? 1,000?
Mhm.
Then you get paid on the 9th, and how much you gonna,
It'll probably be more than 1,000 on the ninth,
more than by how much?
maybe like 1,100, not too much more.
Okay, but a little bit more, okay. But if I just take that as 2,000, then you're gonna be 1756 that you still owe. You follow me? Cause
I think I can have it all paid before January 31st.
what's that mean? You're not,
The full balance before
now I
January,
know what it all paid means. What do you mean by what date are you talking?
right before the first kicks in. Whatever is the last
Here's-
month, whatever is the last pay
Yeah.
period.
Here's what I'm gonna do. All right. I'm gonna grant a judgment, finding no tribal issue up here. I'm gonna grant a judgment for possession to the plaintiff, okay? For today is at 2988.52. So I'm gonna grant them that judgment. Defendant to pay $1,000 on the 26th today. Defendant to pay, I'll just make it an even thousand on the 9th of January. Got that?
Mhm.
Okay. If that's paid, then defendant to pay balance plus January rent by January 30th.
What day, Your Honor?
January 30th,
Thank you.
2026. If any of those payments are missed, then a writ may issue after the 5th, okay, of January. So you follow what I just did?
Yeah.
I'm trying to give you a way to get yourself out of this, okay? So you gotta pay that 1,000 today. If you don't pay that 1,000 today, then they can seek an order of eviction on January 5th
Okay, but not until the 5th.
until the 5th. If you pay the 1,000 today, I'm basically giving you to the 9th, where you're gonna have to pay the other 1,000.
Okay,
Got it? Don't pay that, they can get a writ. They can get the writ. If you do that on the 9th, then I'm gonna get you, I'm at the end of the month to get everything caught up.
Okay.
Fair enough?
Mhm.
That work for you think?
it's okay. Yes,
It's okay? What do you mean it's okay? Will it work for you?
I think so. I hope.
Okay.
Thank
Well,
you.
me too. And I'm doing that based upon what you said. All right, so I'm gonna enter that judgment that way. All right?
Thank you.
You take care. Have a good day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Evergreen Apartments versus Dwayne Watson.